Okay.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I know that you're probably surprised to see my face here today. Peter is not with us, so I jumped in with Julie to help support on our Tuesday night lives.
Hey, everybody. We're so glad that you're here. And Rafa, thank you so much for helping me. I am missing Peter this evening, but it's okay because Rafa and I got it for this evening. And tonight is one of those nights that you have got to pay attention for, because this is the way that you make money in this business. Okay. This is how you partner with Peter and myself and Rafa, you know, as we move forward. And you guys are going to just be flipping amazed at what Rafa has put together so that, you know, you guys can communicate with us besides just phone calls and emails. And I think you're just going to absolutely love it. Don't you agree, Rafa?
Absolutely. I'm super excited on what we have to show them and how it's going to facilitate their lives, but also us at Partner Driven to be able to do more deals across the United States with more partners. This is truly an exciting time.
Yeah, and I really want to welcome, you know, some of our friends as always, that it's always here. We are always honored that they're on. So I'm going to give a shout out to a few people: Moshi, Christian, Ed, Guadalupe, Jamari, Jim, Mark, Michael, Naoma, Penny, Rick, Steve, Victor. We're and I know I'm probably missing a few of you guys, so you know, hopefully my enthusiasm will make that okay. But we appreciate you being on this evening, and we got some really important stuff to share with you guys.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. So it's about 7:02. Do you think we should go ahead and start with our content for tonight?
I don't know if they're ready for it, Rafa.
You know what? Let's see. If you're ready for Julie to get started, please go ahead and type in yes, Julie. Come on.
You know, so one of the, you know, guys, and definitely do. Yes, thank you, Victor. So, you know, one of the biggest questions that I get is, Julie, what's a good deal? Mm-hmm. What are you guys looking for? Okay. And, you know, and I feel like sometimes we haven't shared with you the exact numbers of what we're looking for. So tonight, I'm going to share with you the secret sauce on the numbers that we're looking for. Okay. Now, as we are going to show you the new deal portal tonight, before you start putting deals in, I want you to really have a good idea on what's a good deal and what's not a good deal and what's a great deal. Okay. So if everybody's, you know, good with that, we're going to go ahead and get started. Hey, Rafa, will you pull up the cool little notebook page where you've given everybody?
Absolutely. 1 second here, coming up. Voila.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you for that, Rafa. So as I'm looking here, guys, there's a few things that I want to explain to you that you definitely need to understand. There's some terminology here. ARV, that is after repair value. Many of you, you know, wonder, you know, what that means. That is not as is comps as to what the house is right now. ARV is after repair value. You get ARVs mostly from, you know, real estate agents as they look at comparable homes that have sold within a mile or two of your subject property that you're looking at. Now, be careful when you're getting ARVs from realtors, okay? Because some realtors don't really understand how to properly comp a property, all right? So let me give you a few hints. You are looking for things that have actually sold within the last 6 months to a year within a 2-mile radius of the subject property, okay? A lot of times when you're getting comps or a CMA, a comparative market analysis, on a potential property, you'll find that realtors will give you properties that are for sale at this moment. Mm-hmm. Honestly, guys, that doesn't mean a hill of beans to me. If it hasn't sold yet, that is not a true comp, okay? When you are looking at comparatives of a property that maybe that is similar to the one that you are looking at, not only do you want to look at the numbers, but you want to look at the pictures of that property and what's sold, okay? For instance, in a lot of areas, whenever you have rehabbed a property, you'll see granite countertops, brand new floors, tile bathrooms, beautiful yards, all of that. You need to understand that for your property to be comparable to that property, it has to have similar finishings, okay? So it's not just the numbers, Rafa, that we're looking for. You've got to look for an actual true comparison, okay?
And that best comes always from a realtor that knows the area, right?
That knows the area. Yes, this is something that you're going to do that you can do on your own. But look, guys, if we're going to do a deal with you, one thing we're going to ask you is to get 3 separate realtor opinions in your area so that we can, hedge our bets on making, maybe a poor decision. Now, within my office, I'm able to pull comps on the property. But if I'm not living there, then I'm not going to be able to have as good as opinion of somebody that you're going to be able to find in your area, i.e. a real estate agent. These are just some things I'll need you guys to make sure that you're looking for whenever you're getting comps. You are looking for actual true comparables. So I'm going to throw this out there. Let's say your subject property is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, okay? You most certainly do not want to be comparing a 3-2 with a 5-3 or a 2-1, okay? And when I say 5-3, I mean 5 bedrooms, 3 baths. You need to compare similar square footage. You need to compare similar bedrooms and bathrooms to be able to get a true ARV. The ARV is one of the most important numbers in this scenario, okay? If you do not get a true ARV when you go to sell this property, you're going to be really messed up, and people are not going to pay what you feel like you could have sold it for. So coming up with a true ARV is absolutely imperative. All right.
Julie, as beginner investors, I know that this is the area that people have the biggest fear around, right? Because we have tools like Zillow and Redfin and all of these different places that are giving us information. And like you said, if we make our numbers off of wrong information, we're going to get ourselves in trouble. So this ARV number is just absolutely critical.
It's huge. And now that you say that, let's talk about, Zillow and Redfin and things like that, okay? Now, I never use Zillow and Redfin to make a decision to buy a property, okay? Mm-hmm. But a lot of individuals out there just really down those websites. And I'll tell you, they are really great for what they are, okay? Mm-hmm. So any of those websites are aggregating information from MLS, from previous sales, but nothing is the same as an actual person, i.e. a real estate agent, sitting down looking at comparables within a mile or 2 radius, saying, okay, this is a colonial house. This is a colonial house. This one's brick. This is stucco. Believe it or not, things like that really, really make a difference, because if you're comparing a stucco house to a brick house, they just don't compare. A brick house is worth more than a stucco house, okay? So you really got to make sure that you're comparing apples to apples and not apples to oranges, whenever making these decisions. And one thing about that, working with someone like Peter and myself is that we are not going, and I'm not saying we're not going to make a bad decision, because we're humans, that's impossible, but we're certainly going to, mitigate the chance of making a poor decision like that. I'm going to talk to your realtors. I'm going to make sure that they're all there in what we need. So now that we've covered ARV, all right?
Julie, one question for you, right? And I think maybe that's good that Peter's not here, because I'm full of questions that some of the folks that are with us might be having, right? So if we don't have our team of realtors, right, that are in that area, and we're in the process of building that, how can we ask them for help without feeling like we're being a nuisance, or like, hey, get this ARV for me? Why would they even do that for me?
Well, I'll tell you the conversation that I have. Mm-hmm. Let's just say that I'm doing a deal in somewhere that I don't know somebody. I am going to go to somewhere like a Zillow, okay? And I'm going to look for realtors that have sold properties in that area. Mm-hmm. The good thing about Zillow is it'll tell you, Susie has 25 recent sales. John has 15 recent sales. I'm going to look for a real estate agent in my area that has had a lot of recent sales. I'm going to probably take 15 of them down, 15 numbers down, and I'm going to start making calls. I hate this about this industry, but a lot of times realtors just don't answer their phone. I don't know how else to say it. So I really start with a long list, and I start calling down, because not only am I looking for ARVs, but I'm looking for the right partner, the right real estate agent that can actually sell my property on the back end. All right. So I'll simply say, John, I'm interviewing a couple agents in the area. I'm looking to buy 123 Main Street. And what I would like from you is I was wanting to know if you could kind of go out there and tell me what you could sell it for once I got the property fixed up. I've looked at the condition of the homes around the area, and I plan on changing the roof, the air conditioning unit, updating the kitchens and the baths, and I want to know what your opinion is. Okay. So generally, if you get at least 3 realtors with that conversation to bring you back numbers, and you want them to see inside the house, you're going to somewhat get an average, right? Okay. If you get a low and a high and something in the middle, that means you just need to keep calling. What you're looking for is several people to tell you the same thing. But technically, you really are interviewing agents, because you're going to be sending them deals. You're going to be sending them leads. You're not here to just waste their time. You really are interviewing new agents. Mm-hmm. And one way to decide if that agent is right for you is, how quick do they go view the property? How quick do they get the information back to you? What information did they give to you? It's a surprise sometimes that, you'll tell agents like exactly what you're going to do to the property to fix it up. Mm-hmm. And I've gotten so much advice from realtors in other areas. It'll be like, hey, Julie, if you do this to the living room, I think this thing will sell quick. So you've got to be open to other suggestions, because you and I don't know it all. So you're looking for people that care and that get you information back quick and are professionals in their business. Okay. Real estate agents work very, very hard, and they are very deserving of their commissions. Mm-hmm.
So when I asked them initially,
you there, buddy?
Can you hear me, Julie?
Uh-huh.
Awesome. I think the internet's coming out a little bit in and out of coming, but that's okay. So when we asked them initially, do we promise them anything? Do we say like, hey, if you go out there and I'll let you list my house, or we're just saying we're interviewing folks and see how they react?
Yes. I mean, I'm saying I'm interviewing folks, because you should never just call somebody off the internet and just choose to hire them in the first place. So technically, you really are interviewing this potential agent to see if they fit your personality and if they're right for your deal. Because look, you're going to be talking to this realtor a lot. If you don't like them, then you really don't want to deal with them in the first place. That's happened to me a bunch. I mean, if you and I don't G-hive, then I don't want to talk to you no more. Because we're going to be talking every week about our progress, and I'm going to need you to be checking up on the house for me.
Right. Got it. Awesome.
Okay, so now that we've determined the ARV, All right. Then let's use, we'll use a pretend house and real arbitrary numbers. So let's say that the ARV is $100,000. Okay. According to, our sheet here, what I would like for you to do, this is what you need to negotiate this deal at to make it worth purchasing. Okay. I want you to take 70% of the ARV. Okay. Then I want you to subtract repairs. Okay. So Rafa, let's say that the ARV is 100,000 and it has $20,000 in repairs.
Mm-hmm.
What do you need to purchase that property for?
Right. So if the ARV is $100,000, 70% of that would be $70,000. Mm-hmm. And if I had $20,000 of repair, I would need to be purchasing that home at 50 or below.
50 or below, yes. So I kind of want to go over this one more time, guys, because it's simple, but I want to make sure that this sinks in for you. Okay. So let's use a different number. Let's say the ARV is 230. And guys, I want you to, I'm not going to tell you the answer. I want you to put that in our, in the notes here. The ARV is 230. The repairs are $37,000. What do you feel like you need to get this property under contract for to make it a good deal? And I want everybody to kind of do the math here because I just want to make sure everybody understands. And I've got some numbers coming in, and I'll tell you if you're right in just a second.
I do have a calculator out, so I shouldn't do it. We're going to see if everyone gets it right first.
Yep, I'm calculating on my phone.
Awesome.
Okay, so a lot of you have answered correctly. No more than $124,000. You need to get this property under contract at 124 or below. Now, the formula that I just shared with you of the 70% of ARV is what I would consider a good deal. Okay? What I need you guys to strive for is great deals. Okay? A great deal would be 65 or 60% of the ARV minus repairs. Okay. So at 70%, that's a good deal. At 65 to 60%, that's a phenomenal and an incredible deal. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, because this is something that Peter and I look at whenever we determine if we are going to do deals with you. And great job, everybody, for listening and coming up with the right numbers. One thing that I want to mention to you is, let's say, one day you may not be working with us and you're out there and you're hiring a hard money lender. Okay. I hope everybody understands what a private money lender or a hard money lender is. They will have very, very, very similar formulas to determine if your deal is good. Okay. And they will not actually loan on a property unless it fits these parameters. So it's important you get these numbers correct. The beautiful thing about working with us is you don't have to pay points, you don't have to pay interest, and you don't have your credit pulled, okay? Because most hard money lenders is going to require at minimum a 680 credit score up to a 720 just to get your points down. I just wanted to kind of throw that out there to you guys. So does everybody understand what a good deal is and what a great deal is? So somebody let me know the difference between a good deal and a great deal.
Type it in, guys. Let's see. Let's see. Whoever gets it in first gets a prize. I don't know what the prize is, but we'll figure it out.
It's probably going to be Jabari, and he wins all the prizes.
Jabari does win a lot of the prizes. He earns them, though. He doesn't win. He earns.
Oh, no, he definitely earns them. So, Gene, you're correct. Getting the ARV under 70% or less is what makes it a great deal. Okay?
Yep, 65%. Great deal.
And Dennis has a question, and it's okay, Dennis. I would much rather you ask questions because this is a very, very important topic. You don't subtract repairs from the beginning, okay? You're going to take ARV, and I'll show you the math on my phone.
After repair value.
So can you even see my phone?
Nope, we cannot.
Okay.
But I can type it in if you'd like if you read it out to me.
And I'll say this, $230,000. Let's put this in real numbers.
Mm-hmm.
You got a calculator.
Oh, I do. Can you see my calculator?
Yeah, I can see a screen.
All right, 1 second.
Way to go, Jabari.
Calculator.
Okay. So $230,000 times 0.70. Then you subtract the repairs from that particular number.
And what numbers did we say on the repair? Was 30? You said 37?
Yes.
And there we go. That's our threshold. That's our deal threshold. 124. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Julie's checking my math.
So, that's a good deal. Anything below that is a phenomenal deal. So I think everybody's got it right now. Now, whenever it comes to repairs, Mark Brown wants to know what's the formula for repairs, $1 per square foot. Those are a great way to learn repair estimates. That's definitely not how I do it. Okay. I'm always going to get a bid on my job. All right. Because some parts of the home don't need to be fixed. And I'll tell you guys, whenever you're rehabbing a house, anybody want to tell me what the two most important things that you make pretty in a house? Because I'll tell you, you never fix pretty before you fix what's wrong. You always fix what's wrong first, then you fix what's pretty. Kitchens and baths, Mark. Mark Brown knows, man. So kitchens and baths are what sell the home. Whenever you got a husband and wife walking through the house, and please, I'm not trying to be sexist here, guys. What do you think a wife is going to look at when she first walks in? She's going to look at the kitchen. She's going to look and see, man, is my family going to be in here? What kind of dinners am I going to be cooking? And she's also going to be looking at the bathroom. Okay. And this is for men and women both. They both love the same thing, but it's important when you're doing a rehab or you're looking at a house that you're concerned about these things, because if you provide a product with a crappy kitchen and a crappy bath, it's going to sit on the market for forever. So you need granite countertops. Okay. You need new floors in a house. You need a pretty bathroom that's comfortable for someone to live in. What would you like? All right. This is the things that I look at when I'm doing, my repair estimate. When I'm going on my initial appointment, the biggest things I'm looking for is a roof, and I'm looking for my HVAC system. Okay. How's my heating? How's my air conditioning looking? Okay. And some of you guys may disagree, but I always stay away from cracked foundation. That's not something I personally want to deal with. I also don't like leaky foundations if you live in an area that has basements. Those are big, big, big red flags. Whenever the end buyer is going to get a loan like an FHA or a VA loan, their loans will not approve with conditions like that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So foundation, basements, excuse me, roofs, and your major systems. Also, look at the electrical. I don't know if you guys remember. I mean, I'm a little bit older, not as old as some of you guys, but a little bit older than a lot of you. But when you go to and you look at an electrical system and they have those, you remember those big old electrical boxes with the big old fuses in there?
I do. Absolutely.
Yeah. What does that tell you, Rafa, when you see something like that?
That this house is old.
Yes. It's old and it has outdated electrical. Okay. So that's something that's probably going to need to be upgraded. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. You also want to look at your plumbing as well to make sure all your plumbing is looking good. When you're looking at older houses, these things are really, really important. So I've probably given you guys more information that you would need, but these are all the things I'm going to be looking at whenever you submit these deals to this portal, because they really, really, really do matter. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So just a few key numbers. If you're going to rehab a bathroom, and I'm saying not a full gut job, just rehab, you're probably looking at about $3,000. If you're going to do granite and floors and some new appliances, and I'm talking regular houses, you're probably looking at $6,000 for a kitchen, if not more. Okay. You also want to look at the windows. All right. So now that we're past rehabs, Rafa, you have got to show them the magic. I think everybody understands where our numbers need to be, but I'm so incredibly excited for you to show them what we got going on here.
All right, let me pull it up here real quick. Move all these pages around. Here we are on internet. There we go. So I hope that many of you guys have been to the coachingbypeter.com website. This is really kind of our headquarters. We're so proud of this work because we're always putting in more love into it. And we do it for our community and for our ability to do more deals across the U.S. So in the last week, we've been doing a lot of new things. And up here now, if you come back to the website, you'll see that we have in the navigation a submitted deal link, right? And this is going to bring you guys straight to our deal submission portal, right? So in the end, what this is, all that it is, it's a simple way for you to get deals to us, right? And for us to be able to rapidly review deals, make sure that nothing ever falls through the crack, be able to share it between team members as deals get approved. This is, as we hope that you are bringing those deals following the Julie's formula. Mm-hmm. And what makes partner-driven work, what makes all of this work is, as we've mentioned before, is that we have the 3 different levels of support that we're offering through this partner-driven portal, right? As many of you guys that have been paying attention to the success of the people in our community, many of those people are in our level 1 partner-driven coaching program. And this is our one-on-one coaching program. It's truly, as some of you guys who are on the phone call know that are in the program, right? There's nothing like it in the United States, because you really get the opportunity, just like in this conversation that we're seeing Julie and myself have with you, the community, to work directly with Peter and Julie and the rest of their team, right? As if they were your one-on-one coaches to hold your hands through every step of the way of generating the deals, negotiating the deals, monetizing the deals. And Julie, as many people have pointed out, I come from the lending world, right? And I know how much money you have to have ready to go if you're going to try to do a deal by yourself, right?
Oh, yeah. You got to have your points up front, and you better actually be able to almost fund your rehab, because waiting to get your draws on your money, ooh, and let me tell you, you're not going to get good deals from contractors that can wait 6 months to get paid.
Absolutely.
Most of the guys I work with, you know, they do a great job at a fair price. Well, guess what? Who do you think has to show up there on Friday to make sure they get paid?
Has to be done. And not to mention carrying costs, closing costs. Guys, this is all regular costs of real estate investing. But through our partner program, you completely bypass all of this, right? So the level one one-on-one coaching program does have a cost. You do have to contact Peter. You can come to this page, join one-on-one coaching program, or you can schedule a call at calljuliemuse.com, right? And they can go deeper into the program, but I can tell you that it is a lot less than having to have the money to do deals on your own, right? This is
And
truly.
they get to talk to me.
And you get to hang out with Julie. And as truly as wonderful as Julie and Peter are, guys, they're just the tip of the iceberg, really, when it comes to the level of care and support. For those of y'all that are part of our Facebook group, I hope you guys are in there. You guys are getting to slowly meet other team members that are working just as hard.
Like Laura.
Yes, Laura.
And Mary and Brianna and Juhi and David. And all these people they love everybody that we work with. I mean, they truly do.
Right. So at this one-on-one level, you're in the complete team, right? And you can learn more about that by coming to this page and clicking one of these join one-on-one coaching program, right? In addition to that, obviously, is priority support. You send a deal in, it goes directly to Peter and Julie. They're getting back to you ASAP, right? Of course, you're probably on the phone with them too. But as we all know, there are processes that let us to be more efficient, right? And for us to all put the information in the right place is going to help us all get even better and faster at getting these deals closed. But that's the level one partner-driven coaching program, and it's really been kind of the center of our world, our universe, for a very long time, right? In this last year, we've been really grateful and proud to be able to release the level 2 version of that, which is our apprentice level coaching program. It used to be called the Vexman Method, after Peter Vexman, of course, but we've kind of rebranded it into the self-study roadmap. And guys, in this self-study roadmap, you get all of the steps, 40 hours plus of hours of video training, comprehensive self-study course that walks you through every step of the deal, right? In addition to that, something that's really important that, of course, our level 1 coaching program partners get is all of our resources. Y'all, I think you've probably heard Julie say more than once, don't leave your house without a contract in your car, right? Right, Julie? Never go to appointments without contracts, right?
No. If you're going to drive somewhere, you better be trying to make some money whenever you go.
That's right.
Always take a contract with you on appointments.
Yeah, so this is all of our resources, the contracts, direct mail, it's all included inside this level 2 apprentice coaching program, as well as level 2 priority support for deal submissions, right? Now, guys, what it's not, just to be clear, what makes it different is that even though I think my internet's a little unstable. Hey, Julie, can you hear me okay? Yeah, I got a flash here saying the internet was going down. But as I was saying, what this is not, the difference is not the one-on-one experience that you get with Peter and Julie. And not for nothing, the fire that they put under you to get things done. They're definitely your accountability coaches at level 1. At level 2, it's up to you. And we have some incredible students getting great success because they have the motivation to do that. And we just released here at the end of last week an ability to try that out for yourself for a 14-day free trial. All you have to do is just come here to the coachingbypeter.com/deals website page, and you can come here and you can check all of that out, get access to all of our resources, get into level 2 partnership support. And this is the first time, Julie, that we're ever telling anyone about this, right? And we have something additionally special for you, and that is that whatever is spent in this monthly community, because it is a 14-day trial, And after that is $99 a month to have all of the training, all of the resources, and level 2 partner deal support, where we still 100% fund your deals and do all of the things that we do in our partner program, right? But
yes, and I want to say one other thing, about it is I don't want to, we have these different levels. Being in level 2 is just as amazing. It's a self-guided tour, okay? But the beautiful thing it's almost like if you're sitting on the fence about whether to join the one-on-one program, or hey, let's face it, like a lot of us, you just don't have the money to join the one-on-one program. This is a great way to start learning and to start saving your money to possibly get into the partner driven level 1 program. Right?
Absolutely, because what we're offering now is whatever money is spent. Like imagine, hey, I want to save money for the one-on-one coaching. Well, instead of just saving money, you can sign up for the level 2, get into the course, and whatever you spent in that course is credited towards your one-on-one coaching program.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe people agree with that. That's awesome.
Yes, absolutely. This is the first time we're announcing it for those of y'all that are on the call with us tonight. This is a really special thing. Again, our whole mission is to help you get to the level where we're partnering on several deals a month together. Because at that level, we're all making money and it all makes sense. And then the last level, because we want to make sure that we are open to the community, right, is this free agent level. And guys, what that means is that if you have a good deal, it meets the requirements, or it's a great deal, as we've learned today what a great deal is, right? Then we still would like to hear about it. Now, in this case, you just have the opportunity to submit deals to us. There is no coaching or learning or videos, but we do have, and Julie, I know you are especially proud of this work, is our Facebook group and community, because even we're all living in there for free, guys. Like, you guys get access to Peter and Julie and the rest of the team and our students. I mean, one of the things that I'm most proud of, Julie, is how our other partners are really growing into coaches, like giving advice and help and support to our community from the goodness of their hearts.
It's absolutely amazing. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with getting others' opinions, because everybody looks at things in a different way. And you really don't realize what somebody may say in your life that might literally catapult you to the next level. So that's what I love about the community. I love when you guys are doing live videos. I mean, I really just wish there was hundreds of them every day of all of you guys doing Driving for Dollars and cold calls. And if those of you that know me know that, I mean, I'm not going to lie, I'm the queen of cold calls, because it's made me more money than anything else has in my entire life. So, but just the fact that these people are gracious enough to share their hearts and their spirits with others, man, it inspires me every day. I mean, the first thing I do when I go on my back porch to drink coffee is I look through the partner driven page, and I almost look on that page for inspiration for myself, because even though I'm a successful, real estate investor, I need motivation every day, and I get it through our members in this community, and I don't want to let them down, and I want them to give me, too. I need a reason to get up and make calls and go to appointments and put out bandit signs and send out direct mail. And that's what I love, love, love about this community. I mean, we're just so blessed, Rafa. And honestly, let me say this. If it wasn't for you and Chelsea putting all this stuff together, we wouldn't have all this. Because this is not my world. This is something that him and his wife has completely put together, because they're excited about this business and they want you to succeed, just like Peter and I want you to succeed, and just like everybody else in the community.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We all win when we succeed together. And that's definitely been the mission of this collaboration, and it's happening thanks to so many of y'all that are working and playing with us. So guys, now that I explained the 3 different levels, and they're really important for you to know so you understand what's the appropriate level for you. The important thing to know is that we're here for you. We want to be there at the level that is appropriate for you, right? One-on-one coaching is the best way. Join us there. If that doesn't work for you, get the 14-day free trial. Start learning. Let whatever money goes into that go towards your one-on-one coaching, right? And of course, we have our free community that we invite you to share, invite friends, share your life, your motivations, your success. But now that we've gone through the 3 levels and we understand the 3 levels, maybe it's time to submit a deal. You think we should submit a deal?
Oh yeah, let's do that.
All right, guys. So like I said, all you have to do is come to coachingbypeter.com/deals, right? And, watch the video, make sure you're at the right level, and then you just hit the button, submit a deal. This is going to bring you to our deal ticketing system. Guys, this is a way for you to put in as many deals as good deals, great deals, hopefully, right, as you come up with. And I'm going to take you through the very simple, easy steps that we want to go through in submitting a deal. So when you get to this page, we're just going to move from the top down, right? Under category, when you click on here, you let us know if it's a question or a deal submission. The purpose really is deal submission, but we also have the question section. And then we're just going to ask you a few questions just to make sure we know who you are and at what level you're working with us, right? Are you a member of our one-on-one coaching program? Or are you a member of the self-study roadmap, right? This, of course, is important for us so that we can make sure that we're providing excellent service to those people that are committed to working with us, right?
And by the way, Rafa, if you are a paying member of the one-on-one coaching program, you are a member of the self-study roadmap as well, because you get everything we have to offer. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, but that's a great point. Level 1 gets level 2 for certain. And Julia, make sure if anyone needs access to any of those videos, or you guys are in the level 1 and you haven't gotten access to those videos, just reach out to me in the Facebook group, and I'll make sure you all have that. The next important thing is, where does this deal come from? And guys, this is just how we start filtering, and after years of doing deals, we know what is good and what is not good, and we want to know where it's coming from. Obviously, the preference here, guys, is direct to seller. Direct to seller is where we all make money. With that said, there are opportunities where agent or wholesalers do bring us deals, right? But right off the bat, we kind of get a sense that, that if I was to prioritize these, and Julie, correct me if I'm wrong, direct to seller leads or deals are passing our test.
That direct to seller is my favorite, and I don't want to discourage anybody, but I can tell you, if it's from another wholesaler, I'm going to be very, very, very unlikely to do this deal.
Right.
I don't like working with other it's not that I don't appreciate what they do, because obviously we do it too, but I don't like Mark just said, I don't like daisy chains.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like spending time, money, and effort on something to get to the closing table and it not work out. So I would rather all of you not find your deals from other wholesalers, as they probably will not pass my inspection phase. So, but direct to seller all day long.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The next question that we ask, if the property is under contract or not, again, this is important information. Obviously, the property address goes in here. And guys, we need the full address, all right? I know some people, we've been having some folks putting in as free agents just like an area and an ARV, and it's not under a contract and stuff. We're going to look at that and be like, okay, next. If we're not able, we don't have the trust factor that we're able to look to check in and confirm and verify what it is that we're looking at, it's going to be hard for us to say yes, right? So all of the information is essential. And then here's where it goes to Julie's formula, right? We know what our good deal formula was, and I'm going to pull it back up real quick. A good deal is less than 70% of ARV minus repairs.
Mm-hmm.
We should make t-shirts out of this. I think that we should, or stickers to send to people.
I like wearing t-shirts. I'm down.
You're down. So, you know, you can put in the purchase price, and we'll just do the numbers that you know, it's $100,000 purchase price. It needs $20,000 of repair. The next level is really important here, guys, and it's the level of certainty that we have with the deal, right? Are we highly certain, not sure, right? Highly certain, it's going to be that you guys have checked in with realtors in your area and are ready to and are going to be able to provide that, or feel really strongly about it. And then the estimated sales price is the ARV, right? So actually, the purchase price, what are we going to sell it for? I don't know. 1.6,
Mm-hmm.
right? Then we put in again, confirming priority level. I'm priority level 1 because I like to get things done fast and I want the best support that I can get. And I'm part of that program. And then, you know, deal from Rafa. We can add a message. And this is one of the coolest parts over here, Julie. We have the ability now also to easily receive files through this system. And it's going to be really important, guys, because pictures, contracts, the different things that we may or may not need, you're able to hit attach file or not, and then put in your contact information and create the ticket. And that's it. You're going to be emailed immediately a confirmation of your ticket with a link where you can come back and see the process of that deal and any other deal that you've put in, right? So you're going to be able to, and actually, let's take a look at what that looks like. I think I did it under this address. I know I did it. This is my my test address. And Julie, I don't know if I have any live deals open. Oh no, it's not under that ID. Let me pull the other one that I have.
Well, guys, while he's looking that up, just know this is a brand new program. We're working through everything, but I know that this is going to be the future in the way that we do it and the way that we communicate with you guys. You know, it's absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely. Particularly because this begins to work a little bit like a deal management portal for you. That's 100% free.
Yeah.
Y'all do not pay for this. As partners, we provide this for you. So you can see now, this is my fake account, right? And you can see that basically all my tests that have come through. But me, as the partner requesting to be accepted into the program with this deal, I can come back and I can check on the progress of my stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And be able to come in here, review the information that I've submitted, as well as review replies, add responses, add additional attached files. And frankly, Julie, this becomes really, really exciting is when the deal is accepted and it moves on to the rest of our team, like Laura and Mary, that do have quite a other things to help gather from our partners to help us close the deal.
Oh yeah.
So this happens. This is 100% free for y'all. This is what you guys get. This is the visibility that we're now giving you access to in our program. Of course, we have our own back end. It's super awesome. I'm not going to I would spend another 2 hours showing you all of the real magic that is happening back there. But the net of it is, and what we want to see grow, and I wanted to show this to everyone, is that we also just recently launched our active partner deal page. Because guys, we want to be accountable. We want you to be accountable to us. We want to be accountable to you. And we love to celebrate success and maybe brag a little bit.
We all like to brag a little bit because we get so excited, you know, when people are successful and they're doing deals. So that's exactly what this page is for. And you know what? I look to see your little picture up there in the corner.
That's right. Mine's coming.
I'm like, where's my little picture in the corner? I'm just kidding.
Peter only lets me out of the computer room like, you know, once a week. So I don't. and guys, that's it. That's how simple it is. You immediately, after submitting that deal, you immediately get an email, right? And just so you know, the conversation can continue in that email. That means that you can reply to that email and it'll go into the system. Or as Peter, Julie, myself, or some of the other people are replying in our team, you can reply. It'll go all back into the system in one place to organize us for the fastest track to success in closing more deals. And that's what this submitted deal portal is all about, what our active partner deals and the 3 different levels to engage. You know, I know that Peter's not here, and he sends his regards. He was just flying back from California, and he would definitely be saying, if you're serious, if you're ready, come here and click on Join One-on-One Coaching Program and get on a phone call with him. Peter's a no bullshit kind of guy. He's very direct, but he cares, and he wants to help you be successful. And we're doing that across the nation. If one-on-one is not right for you, level 2, come enjoy and learn. Enjoy our 14-day free trial, and whatever money is spent on this goes towards your one-on-one coaching. And last but not least, our Facebook group. Please make sure that you're part of it, that you're engaging, that you're asking questions, because our whole community is there to support you.
So, Raphael, after the 14 days, how much is the level 2?
It's $99 a month. And
$99, and they get all of our contracts and all my scripts and everything?
It's a complete self-study course from the beginning to end, right, of our system, right? You get everything included in here. And I'm just going to navigate back here real quick. If you go to the site, you'll be able to come and see and join the initial free training that really goes into the partner-driven way and how everything works. And from there, you'll be able to get right into our free trial. And I just want to show it to you because it's so cool. That actually goes there. And this is my number.
While he's doing this, guys, let me know. Do you guys think this is cool or not? Or do we just think it's really cool? I mean, please let me know. And Dennis, call me first thing in the morning. I know you just joined our one-on-one coaching program, so I want to help you directly with this deal that you're working on. Is that good? But thank you, Steve. Thank you, Victor, for letting us know, because we're, really trying hard to make sure that this is perfect for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And in this self-study course is one of the things that Julie and I have been working on super hard for about a year now, putting all of this content together for y'all, right? So in this $99 a month community, that you get a 14-day free trial tonight, right? You get a place in our partner-driven partner community, right? Level 2 support, right? You get access to our complete video training series, the partner-driven roadmap, access to our deal portal for Julie and Peter to fund the deals, weekly training sessions, our purchase contracts, our scripts, in a boatload of additional bonuses, right? That we've been putting together as really kind of our success package, our success secret for folks. And you can come in here, learn more about it, sign up for the 14-day free trial, and kind of deep dive a little bit more on the success that our partners are having, as well as the specifics that we're providing to you, with descriptions and so forth. And it's all here at thevexmanmethod.com.
That's awesome. That's really, really, really awesome. Well, I think I'm so excited, Rafa. I could kind of just go on and on and on tonight, but I know everybody needs to get to viewing some things. But look, if you want to talk to Peter and myself for the one-on-one partner-driven coaching program, just go to coachingbypeter.com or just give Peter a call directly at 404-948-6604. Look, if you're not ready for the one-on-one but you want to dive in and you want to get started and maybe financially you're just not there yet, hey, that's okay too. We still want to work with you and we still want you to be successful. So just go to www.thevexelmanmethod.com, or you can schedule a call with me at www.calljuliemuse.com. And I'll tell you right now, probably if you're scheduling a call with me, then you're probably going to get Peter or one of my associates. I don't want that to be misleading. I'm just working. I'm really working hard on deals right now, with some of our students. And I want to give a shout out to Andrew in Colorado. Every day I get excited about a deal, but do y'all mind if I tell you about this deal I'm working on right now? I haven't even told you, Rafa.
Tell us, please.
So it was 3 brothers. Unfortunately, their parents passed away. And Andrew was able to get the property under contract for $300,000. Guess what the ARV is? $490,000.
Woo!
Okay. The repairs are about $40,000, so they definitely fit into the great deal scenario. Now, not only do we do fix and flips, but I'll also show you how to wholesale deals. Mm-hmm. On this particular deal, Andrew and I chose to make a quick $40,000. Does that hurt anybody? So we wholesale this deal to another investor, and in 2 weeks, Andrew's going to be making, we're going to be splitting $40,000. So, I don't know why I threw that in there, because I'm so pumped about it, man. Because him and his wife, he's ex-military, he drives for Uber and things right now as he's building up his real estate business. I mean, I could just I'm so pumped.
Amen. Absolutely. And it features how there's different ways to monetize, right? And how quickly people are getting paid doing this work.
Right? I know.
Because you don't have to necessarily go through the flip. And that's the wonderful thing about being able to one-on-one coach with Peter and Julie, because you guys get to decide together what's best for you as partners, not as students somewhere or as a client that someone's lending money to, and they're just here to suck you dry from your carrying costs and stuff. 50-50 partner, right? Mm-hmm. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I appreciate everything you've done this evening, Rafa. I appreciate all of you guys being on tonight. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy lives, as I know everybody's got a lot of stuff going on. We love you. We care about you. Please continue to stay active on our Facebook group. As, by the way, we're almost at 1,000 members. So if you want to share it with any of your friends, the group with any of your friends, we're really just trying to get to these benchmarks together, so whatever you can do to help us grow our community, I know I personally would really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Thank you. Julie, there were a couple of questions that as I was just skimming through it. In one of the questions that was asked by Mark, I think Guadalupe just asked as well, right? From the moment of submitting a deal to being able to close a deal, right? What kind of time frame are we looking at?
You're going to be looking at about 3 weeks minimum. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're in a different location, I've got to get, my 3 realtor comps. I've got to get contractor bids, and I'm going to have, and by the way, you don't pay for this as a partner, but I'm going to send a licensed home inspector to the home, because what I don't want to happen is us to buy a house that has something like a cracked foundation that you or I didn't see. And as I said earlier in the webinar, it's important that you fix what's wrong before you fix what's pretty. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, minimum 3 weeks on a closing date. I mean, that's for me to be able to get everything done. That's what it's going to take. Also, Maria, hey, Maria, how long does it usually take to do a flip? Well, hun, that really depends on the amount of work. Like the Dawsonville house I did that in 3.5 weeks.
Woo!
But it didn't require a ton of work. Okay. Where the Cumming house took me 2.5 months. It really depends on the scope of work. If you're talking just new floors, granite, fixing up some kitchen and baths, that just doesn't take that long.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're having real big work done, it just is going to take longer. So it really just depends on the scope of work on how long an actual flip is going to take once it's closed. And I think that's it.
I think that is it. We weren't able to answer the ones on Facebook, but we'll go back and do some Facebooking for the folks for the Facebook live stream. Definitely the party's on Zoom here. And thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you, Julie, for your time.
Thank you.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.